Next
Whoa! Sorry.
What?
No, I think we know.
Oh. Next up at UFC 281, we have Karolina Kowalkiewicz taking on Silvana Gomez Juarez. Jacob, I'm going to need your hands above the table for this entire breakdown. Karolina Kowalkiewicz is 13-7 overall, 1-4 in her last 5, coming off her first win in 4 years. Silvana Gomez Juarez, 11-4 overall, 3-2 in her last 5, coming off her first win in the UFC. This is essentially striker versus striker. Karolina at one point in her career was a legitimate contender, beating solid people. She beat Rose Namajunas, who ended up becoming champ. But then she hit this rut and just could not win. Literally 5 losses in a row. They were to top-notch competition, 5 good quality losses, but 5 losses in a row is rough. She's probably the more technical striker, but Silvana hits hard. She hits like a freight train. Even in her losses, she's dropping her opponents. She has 3 UFC fights and 2 knockdowns. 2 knockdowns in 3 fights is ridiculous at strawweight in the women's division. She hits like a train. They are both older. They're both 37 years old, which is surprising because in fight years, Karolina is much older. I like Silvana to... What?
No, go ahead. Oh.
Jesus Christ. I like Silvana to win. I think she gets it done. I think, while Karolina looked good in her last fight, it was against Felice Herrig, who was going to retire no matter what, and is full-time foot picks. And that's not, I don't mean that disrespectfully. That became her full-time job. She just showed up to fight just for the money. So I don't think that Karolina win. I know the narrative was she went to ATT. They've reinvented her. She's back. That's not what I took from that. I like Silvana to win. Are you just looking up foot picks for Felice Herrig?
I'm not the feet guy. We talk about. Half the Saturday stream is talking about feet, so we won't go down. We won't go down that road. But you said your pick is Silvana.
Yeah, I think she's just got too much power, and even though they're the same age, just raw fight miles. I think she's good to go.
I know. That's a good 37. This is a good 37. Us together. Whew, what a pair that would be.
She's
incredible.
A little taller.
Speaking of pairs,
she would just wear flats.
Yeah, that went over your head a little bit. I don't think you heard that, but yeah, I'm going with Silvana too because Karolina. She lost 6 in a row, and then as you mentioned, won the last fight. I think she needs this fight to the ground. You've seen Silvana get armbarred. A little bit fluky there type of situation. If she gets the fight to the ground, I think Karolina on top can win this fight, but getting the fight to the ground is tough for her because she's not a wrestler. She has body locks and weird things happen and people go to the ground. But if she ends up on top, I think she can win this fight. But if this is standing, like you said, this should be a Juarez fight all the way with that raw power. She hits and I'm not going to say it. Okay, good.
Anyway, $10 super chat from I0. I0 says, Silvana definitely wins. She's got huge round ceiling and giant firm potential. So thank you very much, I0. Much appreciated. Jakey boy.
I agree.
Any other comments here? Absolute creep.
I am sweating.
Okay. I'm sure. I'm absolutely positive you are. DraftKings is interesting here because how do you see this fight going in all seriousness? A decision?
No. That's what somebody said yeah, let's look at that real quick. The under 2.5 is at plus 110. I think it was even higher than that earlier in the week. That's an interesting play because Juarez has shown time and time again that if she lands those paws on you, you're going down.
She does have insane, it really is impressive power.
And it's not like looping power either. That's what's more impressive. It's not like these wild over the top right hands. It is right down the pipe, and good precision on it too. I think it's the precision more than anything. But yeah, Karolina, it could be bad news for her. I hope so. We'll see.
Yeah, I think Silvana wins. I'm not going to touch it in DraftKings. 8,200 to 8,000. Too many unknowns. Karolina's the better fighter. I think she truly is the better fighter. More experienced, been fighting at a higher level for longer. More well-rounded, but, she hit that 5-fight skid, and it's just, that's just not something you can forget.
And even wins, her last, So
her last 2 wins in 5 years are against Felice Herrig.
and one was a split. And then before that, she had a split again, which I guess was against Rose, but that was 2016. Another split win, another split win. I mean, she's just not a super dangerous
She's
girl.
barely
And
winning
against
these
somebody
fights.
and against somebody that is super dangerous, it's not a good place to be in. So,
Yeah. No, I like and Meatball. What the fuck?
yeah, I mean, come on.
How are you
clean it
questioning
up,
this?
guys.
Of course.
Clean it up, guys.
Of course. She's more well-rounded as a fighter.
Clean it up, guys. Come on. Well, Patrick. Patrick is my dude. Me and Patrick, I don't want to kind of mention what we were talking about Saturday, but it includes not including you on this podcast anymore. It's me and Patrick taking over because me and Patrick, when we line on bets, everyone makes millions. Just gifted 5 fucking memberships.
Well, thank you very much, Patrick. The 5 people that got those members. Definitely appreciate it. And that's now 5 more people that can use our fancy new emojis. So thank you very much.
Holy shit. This is getting crazy.
1069 from Prominent Talent. Silvana wins. Huge potential, good head on her shoulders, and posture.
Good posture.
Bunch of absolute creeps.
Because sometimes that can really affect your posture when you get older, right? You get a little, like when you're older, you get a little bit hunched over, right? So it's good that she, keeps those shoulders back and is working on that, that core strength.
Now
we have another gifted memberships by our boy Drisfelicus. But I just wish that I wish your name was easier because I do love you, man. I do love you, Drisfelicus. Chris Feliscus gifted 10 memberships.
Oh, here we go. Thank you very
shit.
much. Very, very appreciated. You guys are insanely supportive.
Yo, if
today.
you got
Thank
a gifted
all very
membership,
much.
say thank you and use the emotes. We got those emotes for you guys, for the members. Use the goddamn emotes right now.
I agree. And like the stream. That costs nothing. Anyway, DraftKings, I'm not touching either side. Monkey Knife Fight, probably more and more. I think they do go at it. But I'm probably not going to touch it because Silvana does have that one-punch knockout power. And we've seen Silvana struggle on the ground. And while Karolina's not aggressively grappling, she definitely can when she chooses. Do you agree with all of that crap?
You like that, Silvana?
I don't think she does.
I don't know what you said.
I said no. Bags of sand.